Hello, welcome. I am a little low energy as I fascinate over my ducks. Here's some ASMR. Love the ducks. I showed my therapist the pickle today because she was asking me about the convention a couple weeks ago. Hi Ray, hi Susie, hi Oz, hi whoever else is lurking out there or watching the VOD afterwards. We appreciate you. Hope y'all are enjoying the notifications up on Discord with the clips and the VODs being an auto ping, which has made it very helpful so I don't have to ping every time. So, because I just schedule them in advance and then they just do their own thing and it makes me very happy. But welcome back to the channel. It is Tuesday. It is the second day of classes and I've already kind of lost my mind a little bit. And then I got a lot of good news at the end of the day. So I forget what I told y'all on Sunday/Monday. I don't know if I told y'all anything about work. So the senior advisor on my team. It's great because I sometimes wake up to a great YouTube short. Of course. You didn't. I told you, but I didn't tell the class. I did not tell the class, but now it is Gray shares with the class time. And feel free to also share with the class if anyone has anything they would like to share with the class. But, so I feel like I talked about this on stream. No, I think I'm confusing it with we getting into a call last night and me telling y'all in Discord. I think that's what I'm confusing it with. So my senior advisor on my team pulled me to the side on Friday, right as I was leaving. I was running late leaving anyway, and I was like, I'm just gonna chat with people because, like, I don't need to leave yet. Or, like, I mean, like, I could, but I was like, my student ran late. I'm already running behind. What's an extra 10, 15 minutes? It's fine. So she pulls me into her office and has me shut the door. And I'm like, oh no, I say in a joking voice, oh no, am I in trouble? And she's like, no. And I'm like, I'm kidding. I know I'm not in trouble, or at least I don't think I'm in trouble, but I was joking. So she's like, so I applied for this job and I got an offer. She would still be working within our college, just in a different role in a different part of the college. So on Friday, she was like, I'm waiting to hear back. I'm negotiating for a salary right now. Obviously, if she's going to take another job, an assistant director position, obviously a higher title, should be a better pay. And so last I heard from her on Friday was she was still negotiating, so it wasn't set in stone if she was getting this position. If she gets the position, it would most likely mean I would be either promoted or have to interview for the senior advisor position in our office. Or for our team specifically, unless if I didn't want the position. But I do want the position because it comes with a pay raise. And unrelated to senior advisor, when she leaves, I am the next in line on our half of the team to get my own office. Because I've shared with my other coworker for about a year and a half, and I love sharing with her. I love my coworker bestie. I love her to death. But she's getting her own office. So that means I would have to share with a newbie coming in. And I'm like, no, thank you. I'm good. I don't want to share with anybody. I don't want to share with anybody that I don't know is the thing. Like, I know my coworker really well. Like, we're both gay. So that helps. And, like, we just get along really well. That's why we're friends outside of work. So I was like, oh, like, before my senior advisor said she was leaving potentially, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to share with one of the new people coming on in, one of the new people we're hiring. And then she told me on Friday that she might be leaving. So I'm like, oh, like, if you do, then that means I would get to move into her office. And she has a pretty decent office. Like, it's nicely shaped. I like how she has everything laid out. So it would be, like, really cozy, a nice cozy space, and with only one window instead of 3. So better temperature management over there. So this afternoon, after drop-ins had kind of died down and everything. Hi, Jesse. Welcome. I'm in the middle of story time. That's why I didn't acknowledge you until now. Hope you have good dinners. What do you have on the menu tonight? And I'll talk about my dinner momentarily, because it's kind of related. Not really. But after drop-ins had closed for the afternoon, actually during drop-ins, my supervisor messages me. And she, like, starts off with, like, a pretty, like, oh, hey, like, I went to Amanda's office and, like, I forgot, like, I had a moment, like, oh, hey, I should say hi to Gray, like, over Teams. And I think that was her way of doing, like, an icebreaker before telling me why she was messaging me. And it's just, like, you don't have to do, like, a pleasantry. You could just be like, hey, this is why I'm messaging you. But I appreciate her nonetheless. So she messaged me and she's like, hey, so I bet you heard that senior advisor on our team is leaving, and I would like to talk to you about the senior advisor position on our team. So why don't we go get coffee tomorrow morning, because we don't have the advisor meeting anymore. And when she said that, I was like, okay, so this is either confirmation that senior advisor got the job and is leaving, like officially leaving, like no longer speculation, or my supervisor is planning a contingency plan that that our senior advisor is leaving on our team. So I'm like, yeah, sure, like, I got nothing going on tomorrow, like, I have some emails to answer, but, like, other than that, like, since the advisor meeting was canceled, I had nothing. So, like, we'll play it by ear, like, we'll go get coffee, blah, 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 whatever. So then after drop-ins happened, and our supervisor, who plans our advisor meetings, also canceled the advisor meeting because we have our big welcome back event tomorrow, so we canceled the advisor meeting. And also, we usually don't do advisor meetings during peak advising. So, because of that, my senior advisor messaged in our entire team's chat, like, hey, I was going to announce this during the advisor meeting tomorrow, but I've officially taken a role in another part of the college, so my last day will be on this day. So I went to my coworkers in DM, my coworker besties in our team's chat, and was like, yeah! So there's an opportunity that I might be going to senior advisor position, but I am for sure getting a new office. That is the best part. I am for sure getting a new office. That is happening. I have to confirm with Barb, my supervisor. I have to confirm with her first, but I'm pretty sure, like, she's mentioned before, like, you were the next in line to get your own office, so pending that you want your own office, you'll be getting your own office. Hey, Mickey, welcome. Good to see you. I am having story time about work right now. And then, so there's also some shuffling around with one of our other teams in our office. So the senior advisor on that team got director position. So that means his position was open, and my coworker bestie, aka my office mate, is like the only one on that team, is the only other person on that team, period, who would be qualified and wanting to do that position. So she didn't have to do an interview. She got fucking promoted, and I'm like so happy for her, because one, she deserves it. She worked her ass off. Like, she is fantastic, and she's gonna be a great senior advisor. But also, she didn't have to do a fucking stupid interview. So, because, like, I was telling my supervisor, like, I will interview if I have to, so the search doesn't fail, but I will not interview unless if I am asked. Like, I'm not going to apply for this position unless if I am asked. But, yay! So hopefully they're able to do the same for me, for, instead of doing an interview, they're just going to make it a promotion. But we shall see. We'll find out more tomorrow. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for after PAX, because that'll be the next time, like, I can actually talk to y'all on stream. But I'll probably say something in the Discord, probably, if it's official by then. Hopefully you're doing well, Mickey. Appreciate you being here. My good news is that I still need to do the intake form on Thursday. I have my first call talking about why I need therapy and what type I'm gonna get. Yay! I'm excited for you. I am under the belief, and I think other people that I know in my life are also under the belief, that everyone should get therapy at some point or another, whether it be for, like, long-term traumatic shit or just, like, how to communicate better and just be a better human being. But I believe that everyone at some point in their life should go through some level of therapy to just like learn about your brain. Like it's helpful. Like I know like the therapy I'm going through is more to like help me manage like my ADHD sometimes, and just like have someone to like help manage like how I should manage things. So it's really, really helpful, and it's really good to like have that person I can talk to and have that person who can give me some feedback on like some options that I have for myself. And also if I want to get medicated, because that's also important. I'm glad to hear you're doing all right, Mickey. Appreciate you being here. We're gonna play some Vampire Therapist tonight, which I don't know if you've seen any playthrough of Vampire Therapist, but it's a lot of fun. It's completely voice acted, which makes it better for me and my voice. But it's completely voice acted. It's a game, speaking of therapy, that's about therapy, and the developer of the game had interviewed and talked to therapists about therapeutic methods and things people talk about in therapy to make sure that their depiction of what therapy is like and what they talk about with therapy and how they go through a therapy session is accurate, which I very, very much appreciate, because we don't need to be glorifying this stuff. I would love a vampire therapist. I had a dream that Connor from Detroit Become Human was a vampire, and I don't remember much, but I remember that. And I was at his house, and apparently Chloe was there, and I think one of the Tracys was there, and I was trying to find a place for me to sleep, but all of the beds looked like they were cots, like hospital gurneys for some reason, but like it was just the shape of the bed frame on the bottom made it look like a gurney. But it was weird. It was really weird. And then my alarm woke me up, my Fitbit alarm, and then my phone alarm goes off, because my phone alarm is the backup option in case my Fitbit decides to die in the middle of the night. And my phone volume was at like 110% for some fucking reason. So I Googled at 6:55 this morning how the fuck to turn down the alarm volume, because it was actually kind of ridiculous how loud it was. Yes, I'm excited for PAX. I actually talked about that with my therapist today. About how I'm nervous for PAX, also mainly just because of like the traveling and stuff. But it will be fun. I'm excited to see Julie, Mags, and Colt. I'm also excited. I know Noah's going. Noah RK800. I know Guffix is going. Spider is going. Miss Courtney Olivia, who doesn't really come to my streams as far as I know, but like she's part of Deck Art Games, is going. Riverbreak Art is going. And I think that's all the ones that like I can immediately think of in my head that's going. If I forgot any of you, I'm sorry. But those are the ones that I know in my head are going. For sure, for realsies. Yeah, I'm excited. If you already explained it. No, so we're going to PAX West. So PAX West is a gaming expo. It's held in Seattle, Washington. They do it every year. They do a PAX East, PAX West. I know they're doing PAX Australia, and I think they also do another one. I don't know where it is. But it might be in the UK. It might be in Europe somewhere. That would make sense. But it's like their 20th or 25th year anniversary, which is going to be fun. I have my badges behind me up here somewhere. Yeah, up here. Boop. I need to clean these shelves. I need to organize these. I wish there was one in the UK. I think there's 4. I think they do 4 events, but I just don't remember where the other one is. It might be somewhere in Europe. I just don't remember. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of small indie developers there, which I'm excited to try out some of their game demos. There's Larian's going to be there. Nintendo and Pokemon are going to have booths. Stewell Studios, which made Five Nights Security Breach, is going to be there. And I think some of the newer FNAF games as well is going to be there. There's going to be so many developers. I'm sad that Devolver Digital won't be there because I really want Cult of the Lamb merch. Yeah, Steelwool will be there, yeah. Yeah, I'm sad Devolver Digital won't be there. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of companies, a lot of booths, and there's going to be an artist alley. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. I am excited. I leave Friday evening. My friend's husband is picking picking me up from here to take me to the airport. And yay! I've gotten really into Security Breach and Ruin. I'm glad they're going to be there. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're going to be promoting, so we'll have to take a gander and look. I have no idea. East Coast, I want to go. This year on the East Coast, it was up in Boston, and it was back in March, I think. Hi, Colk. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, PAX East was in Boston during March. It was during my peak advising season, so I couldn't, like, sneak away for a weekend because it would have been too far for me to drive. I mean, I could have done the drive. I'm not comfortable driving that far on my own. On my own. Don't think they worked on Into the Pit, but I'm kind of hoping for a sequel for Security Breach because Ruin had one hell of an ending. I forget Ruin's ending. I have to watch playthrough of that again. I'm watching Spiff play through Into the Pit. It looks really interesting. Also, I rage quit over Dave the Diver today. How is it that Elden Ring, the game series / franchise that is known to make people lose their shit, throw controllers, break keyboards, how did I not rage over that, but raged over Dave the Diver, a chill fishing game, first? Can anyone explain that? Can anyone explain that? No one knows. No one knows. It's fine. It's fine. And then the 2 games of Dead by Daylight I played before stream consisted of a Michael Myers and an Oni. No Draculas in sight. I want a refund. Nope, no answers. Yeah, it was a boss fight that I was just like, I can't do this right now. I refuse to do this boss fight. Let me donate the Draculas I had. I had 5, and you had like 5 in a row. I remember there being a lot more Vecnas. I mean, probably by tomorrow we'll see a lot of people playing Dracula. I debated debated buying the DLC for this. Because I was like, ooh, like I could spend that. It was literally in a row. I love that. Usually I don't see like a lot of killers like back to back to back. Usually like there's like maybe like a different killer in between, so that's interesting. Yeah, it was a boss fight in Dave the Diver where you have to be, like, you basically have to, like, do everything perfectly in order to not lose oxygen and fuck up. I bought it. Trevor / Alucard is already P1. I love that. Oh, God. The Alucard skin looks so good. It looks so good. I debated playing Dead by Daylight tonight, but I'm like, no, I promised. I've been promising Vampire Therapist for a while now. We kind of have to finish it now. Or at least, like, play through tonight, and then I will play the rest probably off stream if we don't finish it tonight. But that's what's kind of been going on the last 24 hours since I last saw you. Last night we played the demo for a game called Alpine Lake, which, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel contains all past streams, any clips, daily clips of streams, both past and current on more recent streams, and also any premiere videos, so including my gaming diaries, retrospectives, and Gray Poorly explains the plot of video games. So and highlight reels as well. So there's going to be a highlight reel for Resident Evil 4 Remake coming at some point, because I played that back last year. And I am working on finishing my Spider-Man Remastered, not plot video, Spider-Man Remastered gaming diary video as well. I had to force myself to buy the skin or else I wasn't going to buy it. I mean, you didn't have to buy it. It would always be there in the shop. Can we debate you on playing DBD versus Vamp Therapist? No, I promised I would play Vamp Therapist. I kind of actually don't really want to play Dead by Daylight right now, which is surprising. I really wanted to play Dead by Daylight last week because I didn't get to play much the week before, so last week I was like feral, but this week it's more subdued. So probably next week is when I'm gonna just want to play all of the Dead by Daylight, because I'm not gonna have it for like 4 days. Because I'm going to probably play a little bit on Friday. Then it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I'm not going to be able to play any of it because I'll be traveling. And then Tuesday, I'm going to be passed the fuck out asleep. Hey, Tiger, how are you? Good to see you. Mood indeed. Have you had a chance to play with, against Dracula yet in Dead by Daylight? Because my chat apparently wants to fight me in me playing Dead by Daylight over Vampire Therapist right now. Cooking shot for Tiger as well. Tiger, we raided to last night. They're an awesome variety streamer. They also play a lot of Dead by Daylight as well. So if you do like Dead by Daylight content, you can also check out Tiger as well. No, not yet, but I did download it. Hopefully you have some fun games. I played 2 games in between when I ended work to when I started stream, and then Steam went down for routine maintenance. So I did not get a Dracula. So hopefully maybe later tonight I'll get a Dracula. Who knows? Gets a line of 5 Dracs in a row. Let me know. I want someone to beat my record. Boo! Tomato, tomato, tomato. I'm glad y'all love the tomato emoji. I worked very hard on it. I spent a good hour at the convention drawing that. But anyway, we are going to ramble on. I did not update the agenda. So next Tuesday is going to be the next official stream. Pending that I'm not sleepy as fuck and sleep deprived, which there is a chance that could happen. And then next Saturday, so not this upcoming Saturday, but next Saturday would be Elden Ring. I have no idea what the schedule is after that. I need to get past this weekend first. And then we'll kind of go from there. Little shine on the bottom of the tomato. Yes, the shade. It's called shading. Giving highlights and shading. Just want to make a bunch of memes as Dracula. Yes, do it. We want the memes. I love a good meme killer. Ooh, I know the answer to that, Oz, because I think Mary told me this once before. So, when a game says it needs 100 gigs for an update, it usually means because it's not actually downloading 100 new gigabytes. There's files within that 100 gigabytes of like the game size that they have to replace files and fix things. So you're not actually downloading a whole new 100 gigs for your game, from my understanding. It's just fixing and repairing what you've already downloaded, essentially. Which sucks, because it's a huge ass update. It might take a while, but that is unfortunately how updates work sometimes. Thank you, Mary, for that drop of knowledge. Or at least that's my understanding of how it works. Would fight me. Thank you. I was scared. My PS5 would fight me every time. Yeah. It's just reallocating stuff, I think. Mary with her knowledge are beloved. Yes. Also, it would be very funny if Mary showed up like right then and there. Like, hey! And we're like, oh, hey, girl. We were just talking about you. And then no packages. Pride rat of the day. I'm going to pick another rat. So right now we have Frey Sexual. Okay. I'm going to pick one. Oh. No J's. We already did F. Oh! Okay. Okay. We'll do Lesbian Sunset because I like this one. This one's pretty. A magic mirror shall appear. Lesbian usually typically means that you are woman-aligned and you are attracted to other womanly people. That's typically what it means, if I recall correctly off the top of my head. I think there is a more broad label for those who identify as a woman but may not be, like, they may be non-binary but are feminine, because I think lesbian is kind of like woman-loving woman, so like you identify as a woman and you love other women. And then there's like other labels and terms where people are like non-binary but you're femme-leaning and you are attracted to other femme-esque individuals. So it's very, yeah. Also, you can always correct me if I'm wrong with my definitions, because sometimes definitions get jumbled in my brain. Much like the bees in my brain. Tiger with the emote. Question about the prior, do you have heteroromantic homosexuality? No. I do not even know if that has a flag, because I've never actually heard that term before. Okay, I found homosexual heteroromantic. Yeah, and I also know that, like, the term, from my understanding, the term homosexual is a bit out of date. Because, like, I don't know if, like, necessarily some people in the community would, like, be offended if they were referred to as a homosexual, but that is, like, we have other terms for it now, so homosexual is, like, a bit out of date. I understand, like, that is the current definition uses that word, but, like, I'm curious to see if there's, like, maybe, like, another term for it or something that might come down the pipe. The bees are angry! The bees are angry! Oh, time to game. Yeah, it's time to game. It is time to stop the music and do the gaming things. Yes. So we are going to pull up Vampire Therapist. We are about almost 5 hours into the game, which is fun. So we're going to be meeting... So we're going to be hanging on out with Sam. Sam I am. Can I link you the wiki page from LGBTQIA plus wiki? That was what I was looking at, actually, was from that wiki. Yeah, video games on the interwebs with friends! Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'll give a game recap once the game screen loads and my stream doesn't break. Are we good, stream? Are we at 60 FPS? Okay, we are. Okay. My friend was saying came out as a woman! Yay! And I was like, wait, does that mean you're straight? Yes, we do love how the spectrum kind of works like that. We do love that. So, like, if, like, right now, I am mostly attracted to men. I can be attracted to women, but, like, I'm mostly attracted to men. But, like, if I were ever to, like, fully transition and be a man, you must be swift as a coursing river. And I would probably identify myself as gay, but time shall see. Also, either I'll make a man out of... If I were to ever come out as transgender, as, like, a trans man, my coming out song would either be I'll make a man out of you, or... Oh, God, what's the song from Treasure Planet? Like, I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still here from Treasure Planet. One of the two. Or both. Sam from the hit game Blue Alive Adaption 2. Sam Lake from Remedy Games? From Alan Wake 2? Who would have thought? Sam Lake is really going to enter every single universe in gaming, and it's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. Okay, so Vampire Therapist is a game about this cowboy vampire who's a young vampire in comparison to other vampires we met so far. And he has sought out the help from Andromachos, who is a very old vampire, like 3,000 years old vampire. I believe so. I believe he's that old. And Sam has come to this realization of, like, we vampires are really mean on ourselves. And yes, he kind of talks like that because he's a cowboy, so he's got a little bit of a southern twang to himself. And so Andromachos, or Andy, yes, we love Andy, hot daddy vampire, we absolutely love him. Chef's kiss, smooch smooch. Me out here like Simba, I just can't wait to be king. Love that for you, Tiger. Anyway, so we are seeking Andy's help in learning how to be a vampire therapist, so a therapist for vampires. And what I really love about this game, and I know I mentioned this at the top of stream, and I think I mentioned this every time we've played this game so far, is that the developer of the game has actually sought out the help of therapists and licensed clinicians when creating the game and basing it in therapeutic practice. So some of the concepts that we see and the therapy methods that we will see in the game are all based in research, and I think that's really, really awesome that developers are doing research when creating games like this, because therapy is important, and like we don't want to glorify therapy, and we want to accurately demonstrate it to people, because games like this can be a starting point for somebody. Like, I think a lot of us here in chat, when we're watching this game, we're learning something. We're able to like take these concepts into our everyday lives. So if they're not accurate, then the developer is doing a disservice to the everyday human being. Because it shouldn't have to be like, oh, let's go fact check to see if this is correct and accurate. So I really, really appreciate that as a player. And as someone who does go to therapy. But yeah, so we have 4 clients. They're all ranging in what they're looking for in terms of help from Sam. So we met all 4, I think it was 4 clients. Yeah, we met all 4 clients. So now, and Sam is also undergoing therapy, so we're also learning more about Sam's backstory as well. Apparently, according to the dev on Twitter, they're going to be making some free content updates. We love free content updates in this household. Making some free content updates to unveil more of Andy's backstory, which I think is going to be really cool. Also, because Andy is like a pansexual king. Bi or pan, I don't know. I don't think they've gave him a label, but he's at least bisexual, and he is a bisexual king, and we actually love him. And as Susie said, he is Vampire Daddy 2.0. Because Lord Von Zieks from Great Ace Attorney Chronicles is Vampire Daddy 1.0. Alright, so let's dive in here. While we load it, I'm going to quickly run an ad so we don't get hit by ads later. I apologize in the future. Nom nom nom. Give me the ad. Okay, so Ryan just sent me a link to all of the merch for Dredge. So y'all, I think I might be updating my Throne store soon. Okay, so this has already been voiced, but I will read this again. Samuel, greetings. You're seeing Dr. Drayne again tonight, yes?
That's right. I'm keen to see how he's getting on. That fella's got himself wrapped up real tight.
Do not expect too much change too quickly. It takes a while for thoughts to internalize, even when we know the truth of them logically. It took me only 2,800 years or so to internalize what I needed.
2,800 years. Didn't want to leave him a chance, huh? Oh, hello. Yes, hello indeed. Also, Matt Mercer voices a character in this game. I'm not sure if we'll see him tonight, but we'll definitely point him out when we do see him. If we do see him. This voice actor, I know. I think a lot of the voice actors are, like, newer to the game, because, like, there's...
28 stab wounds. You didn't want to leave him a chance, huh?
Oh, he voiced 2. It's the same person. Wait, what do you mean it's the same person? Sam and Andy are voiced by the same person. Oh, okay, yeah. So, Cowboy Motherfucker and Vampire Daddy 2.0 are both voiced by the same individual. So, wide range. Very wide range, and we love to see it.
I don't think the doc's gonna be too keen to wait that long.
I do not think he will have to. Unlike myself, he has you to guide him.
I know, right? It's like it's like Hades, where they had multiple like a couple people voice multiple characters, and it's like the range, the actual range of your voice and your skills, like amazing. Also, fun fact about Hades is that the composer of the music score for Hades actually voices Zagreus. So Darren Knob voices Zagreus, which I think is pretty awesome. I love his voice for Zagreus. It's so great.
Oh gosh, I barely know what I'm doing, boss. I'm not sure I can keep track of all these new distortions I know about.
I do not expect you to. We humans are distortion machines, my friend.
Amen, we are.
But let us ensure we address Dr. Drayne's core distortion. You know what it is, don't you?
He voiced 6 people in total and is the writer-director of this game. Yes, we love it. We love them. He's so great. I love seeing his posts on Twitter. They're so fun. Let's sure we address Dr. Drayne's core distortion. You know what it is, don't you? Being a big old grumpus. Big old grump. Nah, I believe it's disqualifying the positive, because, like, he keeps thinking, like, oh, I've only done this much in 600 years. I should have done more by this point.
It's disqualifying the positive, ain't it?
Dr. Drayne does indeed exhibit this cognitive distortion, as we all do.
Oh, so maybe it's the other one, because I did say should in my original statement.
But there is a distortion that truly drives his decision-making. I think you can tell me what it is.
Yeah, because I fucked it up.
That
Oopsies.
fella's a should statement machine, I'll tell you what.
That's right. We can be certain he will carry this distortion with him, but I would like you to pick the rest to keep in mind, Samuel. Up until this point, you have addressed client distortions in small clusters. But now that you are aware of more cognitive distortions, you will notice them everywhere. We must not use cognitive distortions as weapons to beat our clients with. So pick 4 more to keep in mind during your session.
But what do I do if I detect he's showing the distortions I'm putting aside?
You do not need to address all of them, my friend. You will not catch every distortion, and if you did, I believe your clients would find you irritating. I do not alert you to half of your cognitive distortions.
Can I unsee Andy as a vampire Hands too? Oh my god, yeah. As in Mr. Hands from Cyberpunk, yeah.
We know that Dr. Drayne will exhibit should statements. What else do you think he will come to this session with?
Ooh, okay. So I think labeling, disqualifying the positive. I forget what personalization is. These 3 we learned last time, so I don't remember what they are. I think personalization. I mean, we could pick whatever. I think that's the point. I'll take overgeneralization. Why not?
I think I've got what I need now.
Very good, Samuel. I will leave you to it. Have confidence. It is well earned.
I guess I just gotta believe you.
Yeah, because you can't not have it.
I know you will. I will see you after your session.
Goodbye.
I think I'm ready, and here comes the man himself.
Okay. Okay, I wanted to see these ones. Okay. Hi, Julie. How are you? Often, okay, so personalization is often we assume things happen because of us. Heck, they do. That's why we get tempted by personalization, wrongly linking external events to ourselves in cases where realistically there ain't no definite link. Sometimes people actually are out to get us, or we do cause events, but sometimes we're doing some personalization. Okay. And overgeneralization is when we take 1 or 2 experiences and then assume future experiences will always be the same. Mortals overgeneralize when they think all vampires date high schoolers based on that one vampire book they read. We know what we've experienced, but it's a distortion to think our experiences represent a pattern of a whole of something. Okay. And then Dr. Drayne is addicted to a plasma that makes him black out and do things he dislikes doing. He likes a logical approach. He doesn't sleep. He's irritable, maybe because he's not sleeping. He loves should statements and maybe a fair amount of disqualifying the positive. He's obsessed with work. Doesn't seem to like vampires! Exclamation point, question mark. Next time I should figure out what the heck this plasma stuff actually does. Shakes fist in Twilight. Alright.
Dr. Drayne, good to see you again.
Hi, Dr. Drayne.
Yes, well, I wish I could say the same. I have not had the most productive month. Back on this productive wagon, huh? Last time we were talking about all them should statements. Yes, exactly. And what a waste of time that was. I took what we spoke about to heart, you know, like a fool.
Oh, Lord, not already.
But the should statements, as you so tritely put them, were the only thing holding me together. You ignored the addiction problem I came to you with. Nay, worse, you told me it was fine. And oh, how eager I was to test that theory.
Oh, Lord. Oh, no. It's voiced of the same guy again. Oh, my God.
I have partaken of my awful plasma almost every night. I am more monster than man now. Compadre, you are a labeling machine tonight. Let's slow down and see if we can talk through what's been happening. Let's start with this monster label. Last time you told me that this plasma of yours just made you let loose a little. That don't sound too monstrous to me. You forget, Sam. We are vampires. When we let loose, all the world suffers. Sounds to me like we could be having a fruitful conversation about moderation.
He's a drain on society, but I'm out. Get out. Oh my God. Do I have anything on my soundboard for that? No, I do not.
I have a better idea. Seeing as you do not understand the gravity of the situation, I will make you understand.
Oh, you're gonna make me now. Okay.
This is the plasma I've spoken of. Pure vampiric essence. I will show you how should statements are the remnants of our humanity. We should not be so quick to cast them away.
Plasma spoke of pure vampiric essence. I will show you how should statements are the remnants of our humanity. We should not be so quick to cast them away. Oh, I have to pick something here. Oh. Yeah, I have to pick something, so it's not like I could just move past it. I'm not sure. It's not disqualifying the positive. Or maybe it is disqualifying the positive.
Dr.
No.
Drayne is assigning himself quite an imperative. But whence came this imperative, Samuel?
Quite an imperative. Oh, is it
This is the plasma
personalization?
I've spoken of. Pure vampiric essence.
It would be
I will show
so
you how
ironic
should
if it was a
statements
should
are the remnants
statement.
of our humanity. We should not be so quick to cast them away.
I think it's personalization. No, it's
Dr.
not.
Drayne is assigning himself quite an imperative.
This is the plasma I've spoken of. Pure vampiric essence.
Watch it be
I
a
will
should
show
statement.
you.
It
I agree
is!
with you that should statements are human, but that
Is
don't
you're
make
right.
them universal. That's the point I'm trying to make. There's lots of ways to live, Doc. That is exactly the problem, Sam. We don't live. And this is the result most dire. Witness the wages of our sin. Now hold on a sec, Doc. I think we better...
Oh, is he gonna drink it now?
The time for caution is over. Goodbye, Sam. What in hell?
Oh! Yo! Wait, bro loosened up!
Does it feel good to be alive? And who are you, darling?
Bro, he flirting! He is flirting with us. Oh my god. Oh my god. Lord Loridus. Oh, okay. I am losing my shit. Oh, so I wonder if this is like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde situation. Where like when he has the plasma, it's like a whole different personality in a way. If I'm recalling the story correctly.
I'm Sam. I'm your therapist, Doc. You know that. My therapist! Oh, how wonderful. How absolutely pathetic. A vampire therapist.
Roll
Oh,
credits.
What a sad, pathetic waste you are, Dr. Drayne.
Roll credits. Title has been spoken. I like this new Drayne. Yeah, you do them drugs all the time, my guy. Hello, my lord. My favorite color is red.
Allow me to introduce myself, then. I am Lord Loridus, and unlike that sad sack of quivering shit you've been talking to, I am a vampire.
Oh, steps in line to become a Capri Sun.
I kill, I drink, I fuck, and I'm dead sexy.
I was not prepared for that line. I'm not blushing. It's the lights of my thing making me look like I'm blushing. I am not. Joyce and the Vampire. Capri Sun Club. Sorry, I'm tired. I'm not yawning because it's boring. I'm yawning because I'm tired. I need that as a voice line. Oh my god. Let's comment on his posture.
I gotta say, you're looking more relaxed, Doc. Because I have nothing to hide, unlike Dr. Drayne, the little twerp. If not for these restrictive clothes, I'd be rubbing my balls over this delightfully soft couch.
I don't think Andy would like that. Let's keep our clothes on, sir. God. I like this guy. I think we all like this guy. Melting into goo. Okay, we lost Julie. Salutes.
Oh, now, what'd that couch ever do to you?
Miri, is that you?
Yes, I see it in your eyes. You're afraid, aren't you, American? Your Puritan blood chills at the sight of me. Maybe I'll warm it up before I drain it from you and turn you into a husk with a stupid hat.
Oh, I bet Andy's gonna fight if this guy tries to fuck us up. Time for another glass of wine. This is way better than DBD tonight. Like you playing DBD or us playing DBD? Do we get to see the rubbing, sir? I don't think the game is rated that way on Steam, so I hope not. It's ignoring the red flags.
I wouldn't try it. I'm not you, though, am I? And I am always hungry.
Okay, I kind of don't like these eyeballs here, sir. I kind of don't like this face. Can you go back to what you were before, please, and thank you?
I suggest you stay right where you are.
Oh! We pulled a gun! We pulled a fucking gun! Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! And the little lip curl on Sam. Holy shit.
A vampire with a gun? Oh, how our kind have fallen. What are you going to do, cowboy? Kill me?
Is that a gun in your pocket? Are you happy to see us?
Nope, but I can make sure the next few months ain't fun for you.
Oh, I can imagine Andy off to the side rolling in his coffin like, oh my fucking god.
Oh, how very kind of you to care about me, darling. It'll be our dear Dr. Drayne who suffers. But I need the little worm for now, so I suppose I'll let you live. Mighty kind of you. Now you just settle on down and we're gonna have a chat.
We're just gonna have a talk.
Ugh, talking. We are animals. We are not meant for talking. But very well. At least give me something to drink. I can rely on your piteous human blood to do me that kindness, yes? All right, but I'm watching you, hombre. Look all you like. The show is free. This is better than the swill I usually prefer. I'm more of a quantity over quality sort of creature. Yeah, I know your kind. I used to be a lot like you.
Looks. Susie, I'm waiting for the eyes. I'm waiting for the eyeballs. I'm waiting.
And I suppose now you are just as repressed as the sad creature that exerts control over this luscious body of mine. I'm more free than I've ever been, but don't you worry about me. Let's talk about you.
Oh, I wasn't talking about those eyes, but those work. Just never allow him and Astarion to have a darling off. No.
You're going to psychoanalyze me. I live according to my nature. You might as well interview a lion. Yeah, we'll see about that. I'm sure you are the way you are for a reason. You're not wrong about that. You know the answer already. Dr. Drayne needs me. I am what is missing in his unlife.
Ooh, okay. I'm not sure, actually. I wonder if it's personalization. Just bought Sexy Astarion Magic the Gathering card. Love that for you. I still need to get Astarion art. An Astarion print signed by Neil at some point, but that's going to be after PAX problem. Wonder if personalization.
You think this
Yeah,
is all about you,
personalization.
but you're damn wrong. It's about Dr. Drayne. Please. The man could die. Has died. And it hasn't made a damn bit of difference to anyone. Without me, he barely even has an existence. Poor fool. His penis was nearly mummified when I got hold of it.
I'm a child. I laugh when people say penis. I'm so sorry.
Okay, that's gross. And also wrong. Dr. Drayne existed long before you did.
Lucky, I just got one of the only Safe Work Astarion cards for my birthday. Hey, I love that for you.
If you call that an existence, I am his hidden strength. I am his true essence. He is nothing without me, which he already realizes.
I love that line, LMAO. Yeah, there's some great writing in this game. If you haven't started from, like, if you haven't seen playthrough from the beginning, you definitely should, because there's a lot of good dialogue, especially at the beginning. Prints he brought to the con are the same from Streamily. Ah, okay. Yeah, he's not going to PAX, so I won't see him there unless if I seek out another con to go to that I know he's gonna be at. Oh. Yeah, like, I will buy something off of Streamly, but, like, I know, like, he's gonna keep selling prints on Streamly, so I know I'm not at risk of, like, missing out on it. But, because I'm trying to save money for this weekend. His true essence, he's nothing without me, which he already realizes. I guess personalization again. 3 signed print, I want it at something. He probably still does, because he still does that character. I'm not labeling.
Lord Lourdes seems to believe Dr. Drayne is a completely insignificant part of his existence. Is this true, Samuel?
I am his hidden strength. I am his true essence.
No, not
Lord
personalization.
Lourdes seems...
I am his hidden strength. I am his true essence. He is nothing without me, which he already realizes.
Lord Lourdes seems...
Okay, I guess
am
labeling?
his hidden strength.
Lord Lourdes seems to believe...
I am his...
Lord Lourdes seems to believe Dr.
Oh,
Drayne
maybe
is
it's one of
completely
these.
insignificant
Or
part of-
wait, did I do positive?
You're
I did not.
forgetting
I did not do
something.
positive.
A lot of who you are is because of Dr. Drayne. You know that fella denies himself a lot, and you do all them things he refrains from. Besides, didn't he make that plasma you sprung from? Do you know? You're absolutely correct. Very well. I'll give the little twerp his credit. He did bring me into existence, and what a wonderful existence it is.
At some point for a big holiday signing. Oh, maybe.
Were you aware that vampires possess absolutely no gag reflex? I can prove it.
Sir, not now.
I don't mess with my clients. But I'm not your client. That little rat man in tweed is. Of course he would deny himself the pleasure. You hear him talk about what he should do, but the sad creature cannot do those things. He should give in to me, and thanks to you, he has begun to.
I volunteer as tribute. Let's see. So he is like,
Lord Luridus condemns Dr. Drayne's cognitive distortions while committing them himself. Listen carefully, Samuel.
You hear him talk about what he should do. Come on now,
Should say
you're really
that.
countering his shoulds with your shoulds? I think that proves there ain't no such thing as a should everyone agrees on. But my shoulds are so much more entertaining. His have only bred him hundreds of years of pathetic existence. Well, that don't make a damn bit of difference. I bet there are vampires a hell of a lot more depraved than you who think you should be doing things differently. Really? Oh, you must introduce me. If there are holes I don't know about, I should very much like to know where they are.
Okay.
There. How old are you anyway? Dr. Drayne's been summoning me for 14 years now.
14 years. Okay.
Oh, things are starting to make a lot more sense. You certainly sound like a 14-year-old.
Oh, shit.
The transformation has already begun. I will subsume him. His body and his mind will belong to me completely, and Dr. Drayne will cease to be. Are you trying to fill my head with doubts? Do you even think that such a thing is possible?
Don't talk about unknown holes. Johnny Silverhand.
There is no such thing as doubt for beings such as we. We live or we die. That's all. And I will live. I notice a funny way you and Dr. Drayne talk about each other, as though you're totally different people. You really think that's true? Have you spoken with our pathetic little doctor? You know, he doesn't drink real blood. That's why he's so weak.
But you're one in the same body, though. So if Loretus is drinking, like, blood, then wouldn't Dr. Drayne also be technically feasting off of that blood, too? Yes, he is also wearing Nines' turtleneck, by the way. Yeah, because, like, the body is one and the same. It's just like Johnny and V in Cyberpunk. Now I understand why you were saying Johnny Silverhand, Susie. So, like, yeah, that's weird. Yeah.
Hold on, how's he even alive if he's not drinking blood? Oh, the little ball of shame didn't tell you. He's not even a vampire. He drinks that synthetic trash he produces instead of real blood. Seems to me you got a pretty dang narrow definition of what it means to be a vampire. Heck, I don't see you wearing a cape. You sure you ain't just a regular mortal? Don't be a fool. There is a minimum requirement for being a vampire, that's all. And Dr. Drayne does not meet it.
Yeah, what's the requirement?
He's an embarrassment to our kind, and worse, an embarrassment to me. I wouldn't be surprised if he were a 400-year-old virgin. If it weren't for me, his cock would have shriveled up like a raisin.
The way he said that, though! The hard emphasis on the CK on the end of that. Holy fucking shit. Again, I am giggling like a fucking immature little shithead that I am. Let's go! I am in another planet, help! The way he casually throwing his jacket over the shoulder. I know! Oh wait, he did, yeah! Oh yeah, I'm here for that. I am so here for this.
I think I'm gonna surprise you, Lord, whatever you're calling yourself, but I think you're right. Dr. Drayne does need you. But like it or not, you need him too. How very bloody dare you? What possible use could I have for a little turd like him? And none at all, long as you keep calling him names. You keep thinking of him as being a turd, and that's all he's gonna be. I admit, Dr. Drayne might have a thing or two to learn from you, but he ain't gonna learn as long as you keep antagonizing him. Oh, come now, the little worm likes it. He is far better at hating Dr. Drayne than I am, and I find him entirely loathsome.
Oh, so you're saying Dr. Drayne likes to be humiliated. All right. Okay, so Dr. Drayne has a humiliation kink. Okay. I was not thinking we were going to learn about this in therapy today. Okay. That's fine. This is okay. Everyone take notes.
Then you ain't giving him room to grow. How would you feel if someone just called you an animal?
Also, I am not kink shaming. You can have a humiliation kink if you want to.
I am an animal. Pure and perfect. I don't care what anyone thinks of me. Vampires ain't animals, not even the worst of us. The moment we learned to talk and reason, living like beasts was out the window. What a strange creature you are. You dress like a buffoon, but speak like a philosopher.
What a strange being you are. Without me, you're nothing without me, and all alone in the dark. Sorry.
The buffoon is the more admirable of the two. At least he's honest. You and Dr. Drayne lie and lie and lie to justify your existence.
Yes,
It's ridiculous
Dottie!
to suggest that I need him. What could I possibly need him for?
I don't listen to her music a whole lot. Like, there's just, like, a couple of songs that showed up on my Discover Weekly, like, way back. And, like, I liked them. Because I was kind of in, like, an acoustic indie phase during grad school. So a couple of her pieces showed up on my Discover Weekly, and I love them. Oh, that song was, I'm trying to like sing the chorus to my head, and it's not working. Is offended in cowboy country. Julie, stop. Oh fuck, what is the name of that song? Sick of Losing Soulmates. Yes, that's what it is. Thank you. Yeah, such a good song.
When I tire, I sleep. When I lust, I fuck. When I thirst, I kill. As it should be. There it is again, that simple thinking and them shoulds that are only yours. Come the hell on. You think we vampires should just go on autopilot? Fuck, sleep, kill, repeat?
Amen, brother.
Well, naturally, we should ensure that those things are fun. Otherwise, what's the point in doing them?
Sorry, I keep thinking I'm going to sneeze, so I apologize if I sneeze into the microphone. So, Miri. So, yeah. Our cute curly hair boy.
That's
who is
it right
horny all the
there.
time.
I agree with you entirely.
Pineapple? No, the moment has passed, Susie. I'm
About
sorry.
time. I'll remove my clothing then. Or perhaps I'll remove yours.
Consent, please.
Not so fast. You're missing the point. If we're doing these things because they're fun, well, everybody's got their own idea of fun.
Hi, Liam. How are you?
That's our human experience at work. Like me, for instance. I'm more of a high intimacy kind of lover.
The little smile that Sam has on his face. He's like, you know, he's just kind of happy to be here. Sir is exemplifying every primal vampire stereotype. He's reading too many vampire novels right now. That's what's happening. Oh, Liam, I'm sorry that you're nervous.
Oh, boff. You managed to make even delightful things seem so heinous. I'm only speaking the truth. What makes you so damn sure you know what being a vampire is anyway? Why do you think you've got it all figured out? Lie to yourself all you like, darling. We're all alike. I know what you crave.
You know what I crave? I know what you crave.
There's loads of us vampires out there, all with different experiences. You really think we're all the same? We are animals, darling.
darling.
Like all depraved animals, we exist to ensure we continue to exist. If we do not, we embrace oblivion.
I mean, I crave Burger King. No, stop. That's much more humorous than I thought that would be. Also, we completely went past our 5-minute break time. So I think we're gonna take a 5-minute breaky. But this is too good. This is so good right now. Yeah, I remember you saying you were working on that cover art. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna take a 5-minute break. So don't forget to stand up, stretch, move around, do all the things you need to do. Excuse me. Woo. And we'll be back in 5 minutes to continue trying to decipher this man. And probably decipher him poorly, which is fine. And we're gonna wonder how many more times that I'm gonna giggle like a little schoolgirl when they say anything relating to a dick. So I'll be back in 5, so see you all shortly. Hello, welcome back from break. I can probably say that I stood up and stretched and moved around, and I took my probiotics. So we're doing good. We're doing good with life. As a reminder of the upcoming schedule, so next Tuesday is going to be the next scheduled stream, pending that I am not dead tired after flying. We'll be starting Oxenfree, which would be pretty exciting. And then the Saturday after that, we'll be going back to Elden Ring, and I have no idea what I'm doing after that. Don't ask me, I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go type of thing. But for now, let's get back to this. Let's get back to these vampires over here making terrible decisions, as always.
Well, that's a heck of a jump. We ain't powerless against our baser instincts, far from it. We can be better people. We can live in harmony with others. It is utterly pointless to fight our natures. Oh, that poor mortal had a family. Who gives a damn? I'm thirsty. That poor mortal must consume in order to live, and so must I. He simply pretends not to enjoy it. I don't need to do any such thing. I love to kill. I love the taste of blood. Why would I love it if it weren't the only way to live? Point is, you're gonna get real fucking bored if you don't find a reason to do what you're doing. Do you think I need a purpose? That's a mortal concern. I don't need a fucking legacy. I need blood. The only thing I should do is what I was made to do. You're just as bad as Dr. Drayne with all them should statements. He keeps talking about what he shouldn't do, and you keep talking about what you should do. You both act so damn sure of yourselves. You're so damn sure blood is all you need.
Who needs good decisions when you're that pretty? True, true.
Oh, did I forget to mention all the fucking?
Sir.
No, but hombre, you live forever. Food and sex is enough for animals. They got short lives. They get threatened and they die real quick.
Help.
I know a lot of vampires who live like animals, and every single one of them is lost. Like him or not, Dr. Drayne is your reason for living. Hell, if he didn't make this plasma stuff, you'd still be buried deep somewhere in his head. Fuck you. Dr. Drayne is a pathetic little liar, and I will destroy him. That's what he wants. Then I'll come for you.
I don't think Andy's gonna like that too much.
If you're gonna kill me, you'd better be a quicker draw than I am.
Oh! Not the gun again.
You wanna try your luck, compadre?
I'm so here for Hostile Sam. I'm so here for it.
No need. I do thirst, though, and I smell something downstairs. I smell mortals and virgins. Oh, how delicious. You've been holding out on me, cowboy.
Andy's not gonna like this at all.
You can drink what's in that bottle till Dr. Drayne comes back. I ain't letting the likes of you near them people.
Did he have to say it like that? Yes, he did have to say it like that.
At least you're aware enough to know that I am a ravenous beast.
What the actual fuck did I just walk into? No. Mary, I love you. Yeah, so this is Dr. Drayne's evil... I don't even know how to describe this. Alter personality? Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde situation? Like, I don't know how to describe this appropriately. But essentially, okay, so mini plot recap. So Dr. Drayne made this fake blood plasma so that vampires don't have to drink blood anymore to survive. The problem is, though, is he's addicted to one of the substances within this plasma, and when he drinks that substance, Lord Loridus appears and basically takes over. So it's the Johnny Silverhand to V. Yes, it's the Johnny Silverhand to V. So when Johnny is in control of the body, V has no memory of it, essentially. And like kind of like two different personalities. Like, yeah, Johnny Silverhand to V is actually a good analogy. Welcome to This Vampire Wants to Fuck TM. Dodges the hammer. Ban hammer.
And beast that I am, I must kill.
You will do no such thing to my mortals. Restrain yourself.
Andy, you fucking goat. You fucking goat, sir.
Oh, now who is this beautiful morsel?
He's gonna fuck you up so fucking hard, dude.
I am far older than any blood you have ever tasted, whelp. Do not dare to think you can overpower me.
I'm so here for this.
Don't threaten me with a good time, daddy.
Help! I'm blushing so hard. Oh my god. We lost Susie. Oh my god.
I will keep this poor animal contained, Samuel. You did excellent work in handling him.
Oh my god. Hell yeah.
Deserve some rest. I will meet with you later.
He looks so calm. I'm so here for this.
If you're sure.
Do not worry. I have no need to hurt him.
Well, now I'm just disappointed.
Fuck him up, Andy, but not in the fun way.
All right, Andy. I'll talk to you later. And Lord Lurid, or whatever your name is, think about what we talked about, huh? Dr. Drayne's got something you need. Oh, Vom, get out of here already. Not you two.
What an ending. Survived Lord Luridus' session. Oh my god. And I think the achievement icon was a piece of underwear, if I was not mistaken.
Coronation. Barely walked out of that one alive. And I thought therapy was just talking.
Andy's such a handsome boy, though. He is. He's not great for that smile Luridus has right now. I know. Well, that was a moment in time.
I could use a drink.
If it isn't the Lone Ranger.
Hey, Crimson.
You look a little down, cowboy. Have a shot.
I don't mind if I do.
Rough one tonight.
You could say that. My client went a little feral. Tried to attack me.
That ain't good. I hope you booted their ass out.
Well, here's the thing. He wasn't himself. The fella, he can't stand being a vampire, so the vampire comes out in nasty ways.
Don't put yourself into too much danger, cowboy. Cleaning up a pile of ashes isn't my idea of a good night. So what? He just went and turned into a monster?
More or less. Went from a restrained fella to a hedonist beast.
How do you think you handled it?
Well, we handled it pretty well, I think. We pulled out a gun.
I think I did all right. I learned a whole bunch of cognitive distortions now, so I was still able to challenge the beast. Well, the way I figure it, he's still desperate for help, even if he doesn't act like it.
I can see why Andy likes you. A heart's still beating in there.
I'm a creature of the night, too. I just want to help my kin.
People like talking to you, cowboy. They can't help sharing their lives with you. Whatever it is about you, folks are always going to prefer talking to you over killing you.
I surely do hope you're right.
You know my big secret already. I wouldn't have told it to you if I didn't believe in you.
Well, that's mighty kind of you, Crimson. I'm humbled.
Quit it with the aw shucks stuff. Now you're just trying to be cute.
And making success visit.
Reinhardt! Reinhardt is voiced by the wonderful Matt Mercer, I believe.
Oh, hey, it's my little buddies. How's it going, kids?
My little buddies! Sir, you don't have to be that rude about it. Hi, Moist Taco Salad. How are you? Good to see you. Oi, Brev.
Bad.
Matt Mercer, our beloved.
I'm sorry to hear that, Maxie. What's going on?
Make some room, Kinder. I've got customers to serve. Go talk in the kink room.
Yes, there is a kink room if you're not aware of that.
Would you like to chat in the kink room, Maxie?
I would like that very much.
So what's going on, Maxie?
My boss yelled at me today and made me sad.
My boss yelled at me today and made me sad. Can you bite my neck?
Well, what happened?
Someone injected a malicious SQL query into our API and used it to execute code. We did not have our queries parameterized, so they were able to drop the user table entirely.
I half understood what this was. Oh, poor Maxie. Currently, I can't sleep because I'm mad about something that happened at work, but now it's 2 a.m., so I'll be mad tomorrow because I'm barely getting sleep. Yes, sleep now so you can have energy to be mad tomorrow. I like that strategy a lot. Sorry that something at work is making you upsetty spaghetti. Besides that, am I good? Glad to hear. Yeah, I've had good news at work. I may be getting a promotion. I'm talking to my boss tomorrow about that pipeline, but I am gonna get my own office. So I'm excited because I just want to decorate shit. I want to get my own space. Smoke right now because I had to just get my mind off some stuff. No, that's fair. Do you smoke cigarettes, vape, weed? Like, what do you smoke, if you don't mind me asking? Not that I smoke, I'm just curious. If you like to divulge. Motion my salary increase got delayed. I'm fuming. No! No! Rude. So rude of them. Weed and cigs. Nice. Yeah, I don't do those things. Like, for me, I would be more, if I didn't hate the smell of weed, like, I would probably maybe try it at some point, but I'm like, no thanks. I can't handle the smell. Tomatoes, boo. Tomatoes at your promotion got delayed, boo. Drinking be my vice. My vice? I don't know what my vice is. I guess sweets, in a way. I really like sweets and sushi. Not necessarily together, but yeah. Go in tomorrow and throw tomatoes. That's chat's recommendation, probably. Just go in tomorrow and throw tomatoes. Look, potato pat.
I warned the back-end developers that this would happen, but I got all of the blame.
That sounds like a real mess, Maxie. Reminds me of the time I forgot to lock the gate on a cattle drive. By morning, every last cow was gone, just like your, user table thing.
The tomatoes for ammunition? He's trying so hard to understand. Oh my god, Sam.
Well, maybe your boss was hopping mad, but I bet next time they'll listen to you.
Am I the only one who is now aroused?
I am a child. I'm so sorry.
No, Reinhardt, I am also aroused.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Poor Sam, he's so out of his field. Damn, I'm ranting my bad. No, you're fine, you're fine. CFO tried to call me out today because I was at the interim's desk a lot, and she said that costs a lot of money, but the only damn reason I'm there is because they ask me questions. So how you get mad at me for doing my job, like I generally don't understand. No, that's fair. That's so fair. Like, especially like we have like we just had our advisor retreat where we kind of go over like upcoming things for the academic year, policies, and just like general decorum around the office. And one of the things is like, hey, like when you're bored, like don't go talk to other advisors because you're bored and distract them. But like most of the time it's like I come to ask like I know it's not direct to anyone specific, but it's like in my head I'm like I go to ask a question and I end up talking for 20 minutes because we're talking about other things that happen, but also like just, you know, being coworkers and getting to know one another and having care for one another and asking what they're doing. But like I don't understand, like as long as you and the interim is getting their work done, like I don't understand why like talking, and especially when they're asking questions about things, like I don't see why that's a problem, you know. So, I mean, those three are so sweet together. Oh, wow.
Okay, get on over here and pass me some neck.
Is it in yet?
Girl.
I'm just getting ready.
I missed.
I feel as though all my worries have been sucked away.
Lily went into the interim, said, would you say it's work related? And she said, like, yeah, we could help each other out. So I'm thinking if you didn't inform them, she just randomly assuming I'm standing there for fun or doing nothing, but it's literally all work related. Like, what am I doing wrong? I was fuming when I left work. No, that's fair. I'm sorry that they got mad at you over that, because, like, what the hell? Like, it's work related. Like, what's the fucking problem? What's their deal?
I'm well acquainted with this feeling, Hazi.
And you will be once more.
I think that's my cue to get to my coffin.
You scared the American away, Maxie.
I suppose I am a very bad girl.
All right, I'm out. Bedtime for Sam. I'll see you kids later.
Aw, poor Reinhard didn't get anything. Hey, bro, that's cool. Catch you at the HR office tomorrow. No, we love that for you. Get their asses. Get them. Get our ass. Too much time on their hands.
Samuel, greetings.
All right. We'll probably do one more therapy session, and then I'll probably call it for a night, because I do want to play some Dead by Daylight offline. Another happy member of the Tabrive Sun Club.
Oh, hey, Andy.
What is wrong, my friend? You don't seem your chipper American self.
I guess I ain't too happy to be seeing tonight's client. I'm still feeling the tongue lashing she gave me last time.
Wait, are we not going to talk about what happened with Dr. Drayne? Are we not going to talk about that? Because I want to know what happened.
Ah, yes, the Signora d'Este. She certainly has a way with words.
It ain't that. It's just this Sansa git. Like she thinks I can be a certain way just because she tells me to.
Aha. At least that makes her core distortion clear, doesn't it? You know what it is, of course.
Control fallacies.
That lady's got control fallacies out the wazoo, and they've given her centuries of stress.
I do not know this term, wazoo, but you are correct. The woman who chooses immortality so that she can ensure her family makes the correct decisions probably has some control issues.
Yeah. Generally, I don't like getting involved in that type of petty stuff, but at this point, I'm leaving work mad because I'm getting called out on something that's incorrect by someone that isn't even my manager. Like, you can't say anything about me. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if they had an issue with it, they should have gone to your manager, and then your manager should have said something. Like, I don't get it. Cause like it's like that within our office. Like if someone needs to work remote or needs to come in late for whatever reason, like it needs to come from like our other supervisors can like talk to the person's supervisor and be like, hey, like this is like what's going on here, like why is this a thing? And then hash it out from there. So yeah, go fight them with HR. I cheer you on so hardcore right now. Don't think I've been this mad over work. I just feel like it's some low blow attack. Like the entire finance department is a clown show, and you're worried. It's an entire shit show, and you're worrying about what I'm doing. Like the fuck. Exactly. Like it's like our faculty kind of suck most part of the time, but yet you're worried about how we're doing as advisors. I'm a little sus of that. Thank you very much.
And taking out her stress on me.
Do not take her criticisms too much to heart, my friend. You are simply a convenient target, an element within her control.
That still don't make it much fun.
I will not deny that Signora d'Este is a confrontational client, but take her presence as a gift, however you can. A woman so powerful in her time has much to teach us. You have all the tools you need at your disposal to help her. Consider your approach.
Mickey, appreciate the lurk. Okay, let's see. We'll take emotional personalization, overgeneralization, Nosferatu thinking.
All right, I think I'm ready.
I will leave you to meditate then. Be well, Samuel, and let this 3,000-year-old tell you, you are a fantastic therapist.
Aw, Andy.
Oh, gosh. You're gonna make me blush. Get on out of here, boss. I can handle this.
He's getting more confident in himself. I'm loving to see it. I'm loving it.
I know you can.
Now I think I'm ready. And here she comes. A deep breath. Now, howdy, Signora. Nice to see you again.
Liar. You are as pleased to see me as I am to see you, therapist.
We're gonna get straight into it, huh? All right, lay it on me. Why ain't you happy to see me?
Because you are a worm.
Why does everyone hate me all of a sudden?
Yeah, I've been called a lot worse. You're gonna need to be more specific than that, Signora.
You are a worm because of the way you wriggled into my mind the last time we spoke, leaving behind loathsome doubts.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Letting this one go. We're gonna stir shit my contract valid until August next year, so I'm good. I love that for you. You get them. Get their asses. That's what we tell each other all the time when we have a student who's asking, like, some ridiculous request or being like, you never said that this is a thing. And we're like, no, that's a thing, and you were made aware of this thing. And we're always like, get her ass! Get their asses!
The only reason I am here is to confront you for your beastly behavior. I come to you in crisis, and you suggest that I am the cause of my own woe. Aren't you supposed to help me?
Oh, ma'am. We have a lot we gotta do, ma'am.
Signora, you came in here telling me that art is dead. How am I supposed to help you with that?
I don't know. But telling
I
me that
don't
my
know.
existence has been a complete waste of time is not comforting.
I don't think we said that though,
I definitely
ma'am.
don't remember saying that, Signora. What I said is that you ain't gonna change the world for anyone. But that doesn't mean your work wasn't worth anything. That's what I call...
Oh shit. I wasn't paying attention. I guess it's control fallacy. Yeah.
That's what I call a control fallacy. Signora, you're one person. One powerful, intelligent, and talented person, but one out of billions. You can't expect to reach everyone. Doesn't matter how good the art you produce is. It ain't gonna help a fellow like me who grew up without ever having heard the name Michelangelo.
Michelangelo? Who is Michelangelo?
The guy what painted the Sistine Chapel. Michelangelo.
Michelangelo did no such thing. Perhaps you are thinking of a man from New Jersey, or a turtle. It is Michelangelo.
It's a mispronunciation, okay.
Signora, you want to talk about wasting time? What's using me as a punching bag doing for you?
Very well. I will speak plainly. I am angry with you, Mr. Walls. Yes, perhaps not all I did was a waste of time, effort, and pain, but to think that much of it was. This is most horrifying.
Listen carefully, Samuel. It is not only truth that harms the Signora, but also the way she perceives truth.
Sam gonna pull out the gun again? No. Man, I really need to get some sleep. Well, we are happy to keep you company until you feel your eyes glaze over and you start snoring. We're happy to keep you company. Moist taco salad.
Yes, perhaps not all I did was a waste of time, effort, and pain, but to think...
Listen carefully, Samuel. It is
I guess
Yes,
personalization.
perhaps not all...
No.
Listen carefully, Samuel.
Yes.
Maybe it'd
No
help if
Strato
we looked at
thinking.
that wording you used. A waste of time, effort, and pain. Even if you didn't achieve your goals in them efforts, you can't just say they were a waste of time. Now, if you were sitting in bed for 400 years watching bad TV, then I might agree with you.
A disgusting notion. I am already dead. I do not need my mind to actively decompose by watching Batflix's latest trash.
Well, that's not what we're saying, ma'am. We're saying, like, if this was the situation, then maybe we would be saying you're wasting your time. But that is not the case.
So maybe let's reserve waste of time for trash, huh? I can see why it'd be upsetting to see something you put a lot of effort into not work out.
It is more than upsetting. It is devastating. I did not just fail to bring the understanding of true beauty into the world, I failed to bring it to my own familia.
I will try. Very tired now. I'm glad you're tired. More sleepy now, though. Yeah, you too. It's good to see you.
I watched them die, Mr. Walls. It was not the physical death that caused me the greatest pain, but the spiritual death. They had no care for the Gonzaga name nor the Deste name. Despite my sacrifice and all my efforts, they pissed away my legacy.
Oh boy, sounds like there's a lot to unpack here.
It is a dark and painful story, Mr. Walls. A story where my greatest joy turns to ash, and I was powerless to stop it. When last we met, did I tell you about my son?
No, I don't think so.
Federico. Ah, my dear Federico, my little clown, my delicate artist, my beautiful boy. I suffered for him, Mr. Walls. I put up with my husband, Frankie, and all his brutishness, all his licentiousness. All for Federico. I raised him to be intelligent and clever, to understand the gentle arts and philosophy. I raised him to be a Deste. But for all my efforts, I could not cool his Gonzaga blood, and it persisted for a century, to the ruin of our house.
She's taking the burden for it.
I hate to break it to you, Signora, but every kid's got two parents, whether they know them or not. And kids have got minds of their own.
I refuse to believe that we are trapped by our blood. What was my destiny as a girl? Men of my time said it was to be servile and docile, a political pawn. What saved me from that fate? Knowledge, study, an appreciation of art, music, history, and literature. In the same way, I should have been able to save my son. But my failure did not end with my darling Federico. I was only 153 when the once great Gonzaga house surrendered all its honor to the hated Spanish. I stood by, useless as a statue, as the Gonzaga name burned in the war of the Mantuan succession.
The hated Spanish? You say that like everyone hates the Spanish.
Must I mince words with my therapist? Naturally, I do not include the Spanish among those who hate the Spanish.
So you're assuming everyone else hates the Spanish?
I don't hate the Spanish. I've known plenty of fine Spaniards.
I doubt you know much about fine company, but your pedantic point stands. Not all hate the Spanish. Very well. From now on, I shall say the Spanish, who are hated by myself and sensible persons.
Oh my god.
Oh, we can talk more about the Spanish later. So wait, there's a whole ass war going on and you're supposed to stop it? How's that work?
I gave up my humanity to guide my familia through the ages. If I could not do that, what was the point of becoming undead?
Wait a sec, Signora. You're saying that if you couldn't guide your family, becoming a vampire was entirely worthless. Is that true?
Mr. Walls, what is our purpose other than to leave a legacy? Do you suggest we float through existence like spineless jellyfish?
Yes, exactly. Do exactly that.
You're a clever, intelligent woman, Signora. The opportunities you got ain't nothing like mine. You're taking it to extremes. I'm saying you're putting all your eggs in one basket, but you got loads of baskets and loads of eggs you're ignoring.
I do not desire those eggs or those baskets.
Ma'am, do you not understand some of our vernacular? Some of our phrasings?
You know that for sure?
Which is probably likely.
No, of course not. I understand what you are trying to do, Mr. Walls.
I want those eggs in baskets. Susie will take them.
What am I trying to do, Signora?
You are trying to tell me that I've been living a lie for more than 400 years.
I ain't doing anything like that, Signora.
Do not fret, peasant. We are in agreement. I have been living a lie. We all have. As I told you last time, I know my own foolishness. But time has not made my mortal concerns fade. In my mind, I know that virtue, love, chastity, wisdom, honor, these kinds of words were created by men to make us supplicant. But, fool that I am, I still love the idea of virtue. I have loved it ever since I was a child.
Oh, so I think I've noticed something. So when the chair behind Sam glows red, it means there's a cognitive distortion there. But because we don't have it available down here, we can't actually do anything about it, which is actually kind of cool.
I used to love all the tales of Roman mythology. I saw myself in all the goddesses. I saw my strength and chastity in Diana. In Minerva, my wisdom. In Venus, I saw my timeless beauty
her
and
smile.
romantic nature.
Romantic nature.
And she said she should statement earlier, yeah. And that was, I think, a labeling thing that she just did, but obviously since we don't have labeling, we can't put it.
Romantic nature, what a wretched parrot I hear. Do not look at me so. Yes, I was a romantic. Until reality came crashing down upon me.
Okay, can we also be like vampire matchmaker? Can we get like some people to smooch with each other? Like, let's find this woman some love.
Look at this painting I had commissioned.
What am I looking at? I don't know much about art.
Oh, this is like a famous art piece, I think.
The figures standing upon the arch are Venus and Mars. Mars is portrayed by my idiot husband, Frankie. Beside him, I stand as Venus.
Oh, I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be looking.
You may appreciate my beauty, peasant, but do not let your eyes linger upon my once supple body overlong. This is art, not pornography.
I think we can agree on that one. Also, the child is naked.
But look closer and you will see that even this art is a lie. This is the dream of a foolish girl. To be enjoined in pure romantic love with a handsome warrior. I believed so hard, Mr. Walls, that I thought I could make it true. But this handsome man is not Frankie. This is Frankie. He is not Mars, but Vulcan.
Also butt naked.
Well, he's got some abs. I'll give him that.
Sam, please.
Yes, I did not shy from truth. But see how love's aim goes amiss and strikes his gangrenous penis rather than his heart.
Oh my god.
See the grapes behind him, for the drunkard is never far from his true love. See how he flails helplessly, as if begging a true warrior to put a sword in his belly.
I'm sensing we've got some work to do around your husband.
Whatever gave you that impression? The man was created solely to crush my view of the world and my place in it. Naturally, I might have some issues around him.
It's personalization.
Signora, whatever problems your husband had, they were problems he had before he even heard of you.
That's so true.
Anyone he could have married would have had the exact same problems with him. Ain't nothing to do with you.
Yes, you are indeed correct. One cannot blame a boar for being a boar, even if you dress him up as a man. It would have been better for all if he had married a sow.
At least everyone's expectations will be lined up, huh?
Quite so, Mr. Walls. I now believe that Frankie was the truest man I ever met. That is what broke my heart. I maintained the illusion that he was my Mars because that is what I needed. I was not ready to face the truth.
I feel like we're making progress with her. Because, like, she's, like, understanding, like, this is why I thought these things.
Oh, but I knew. Even as a 15-year-old girl, I knew. But I could not accept that I was married to the legendary Penetrator of Mantua.
Penetrator of Mantua, that's a name.
Is it any wonder that I prefer the lie of Virtu? Is it any wonder that I still prefer to believe it? The problem is men. You are all weak animals who would give up your dignity for an evening in the company of Lucrezia Borgia.
The problem is men. Yeah, men is definitely the problem.
Hold your horses there, Signora. I don't even know who the heck Lucretia Borgia is.
She is the inventor of twerking. All men flock to her, as I'm sure you would.
Oh, she invented twerking? I have no idea who this is.
They say she was blonde, but she looked like a redhead to me. You know what they say about redheads. Kissed by Lucifer.
Interesting. Never heard that before. Back when you guys snack, could not find anything. Oh no! Sad you could not find anything. I have some snacks if you want some snacks.
Dang, Signora. Your overgeneralizations are building up and making you see whole groups of folks as awful. Now, I know you got your reasons for feeling the way that you do. Real personal ones. but recognize where your experience is making you narrow your thinking. I mean, Signora, I'll be straight with you, as you're a tough lady. Here's where I think it's coming from.
You're just being a real grouch. You're comparing people to gods.
You're comparing people to gods, including yourself, and everyone's failing that test.
I did see your message to me, that's why I'm nervous. Yeah, but that's regardless, like, that's still really cool that you get to name a song. I mean, what you could do is, like, you can think of, like, a couple different names and propose them to the artist and be like, hey, like, I'm not sure, like, what you're gonna like, but here's a couple of options. If you don't like these ones, feel free to let me know. Because, like, what exactly is making you nervous about it?
Frankie, we're never gonna be Mars. You weren't never gonna be Venus. You weren't born out of no shell.
And you will never be anything but a peasant.
Heck, Signora, I'll be as surprised as anyone if I get invited to a high society dinner. I can tell I'm hitting a sore spot, but maybe that means that's what we've got to focus on.
I do not like you, Sam Walls. But you are correct. I betray my own purity of spirit with my anger. But I say, why should we not aim to be like the gods? Humanity is not worth preserving when we are such petty creatures.
No.
The Signora has a rather dim view of humanity in all its imperfection.
Okay, so maybe.
But I say,
Yes,
Humanity
that's
ain't worth preserving if we ain't like the gods. Come on, Signora, even the gods weren't perfect. You're ignoring the good about being human and giving the gods a mighty big pass on their flaws, too.
I suppose Jupiter was a bit of a fixer-upper. You should hear what he did as a swan.
Okay, ma'am. Worked with him since February of this year. So what makes you nervous about that? Like, I guess, nervous to see what name and what art piece is going to be picked to the final piece. But, like, what exactly about that makes you nervous?
Don't stay too long in there.
Thanks for the lurk, Susie. Much appreciated. Like, is it, like, a excited nervous or, like, a dread nervous? Because, they're, like, you know, you probably know that there's different types of nervousness. I guess, like, I used to get nervous a lot when I was younger about things, because, like, for me, especially when it came to, like, music and stuff, I was really worried about being perceived poorly and being judged about, like, how I played, or if oh god, what if I mess up or something like that, especially with live performances and stuff. And then, like, as I've gotten older, it was kind of just like hey, like, if someone doesn't like something, then that's a them problem. That's them. And I've just kind of, like, especially with, like, work stuff now, it's more of a, like, you know what, like, if something happens, you know? I've only done art for the cover art, but never named a song. I mean, that's it's definitely like, I can imagine being nervous over doing something I've never done before, for sure. Like, I'm flying this weekend. And I've flown before, but, like, I've never flown by myself before, so that's definitely nervous. But as my therapist and I have talked about, I can only control my own reactions to things. And, like, worrying about something isn't going to make me feel better. So, and I'm not wording this well right now, I'm realizing. Like, worrying about something isn't going to make you feel better. It's going to make you feel not good. Because I know for me, it's like, I worry about things a lot. How I get perceived, how people look at me, if they're going to talk about me behind my back, that type of thing. But, like, there's really no need to worry about something, especially if it hasn't, especially things that hasn't happened yet, you know? Like, I'm taking up all that brain space, worrying about something and trying to predict the future when I need to be focused on the present and the present time, you know? To me, that my art inspired him to keep making music, and this song is different than his other songs. So yeah, like, so I can understand being nervous about that, because like you were an inspiration to him, but like you should also, like, as we've talked about with vampire therapists, like, play on the positive aspect of it. Like, hey, like, you inspired someone. That's amazing. They're asking you to name the song. That's awesome. That's so cool. Like, not everyone gets to say that they were someone's inspiration for a piece of music and that they got to name someone's song, you know? So, like, I think you're going to be okay. I don't think you really have anything, like, not to say that you shouldn't be nervous, but I don't think you have anything to be nervous about, but you definitely are valid to feel nervous, is what I'm trying to say.
No, I think I'd rather not. Signora, humanity is all we got. Even if we're immortal, every word we're speaking is a result of our humanity. Yeah, we make a lot of mistakes, and some of us sound like peasants, but all that messiness is worth something. It makes Signora, I don't think you're a goddess. I think you're way more interesting and impressive, because you're real.
Oh, Sam is being sweet.
Well, you have great wisdom for a peasant.
I had
Sam.
enough in there.
And your kerchief is a fetching shade of red that matches your eyes.
Oh, she's giving us compliments!
Well, thanks, Signora. Let's focus on you, though. What happens if you're not that perfect goddess?
You also came back to Signora, like, giving us compliments, too. Like, oh god, is she gonna try to hit on us? Oh lord. That's gonna be, no. I told them that I've been playing the song on repeat nonstop. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, I know you were talking last night about you're uninspired because the name pick and the art pick is the part I'm nervous about. Yeah, because it's gonna be nervous to see, like, what are they gonna pick from? But, like, yeah, you should be excited. Like, definitely relish in that excitement. Like, let the excitement feel the excitement more than the nervousness. Because I remember, okay, another great story time, then I'll shut up. Then I'll stop talking for now. But I remember when I was auditioning for music school. So I was like 17 at the time. So I was still a little baby. Didn't really take a lot of private lessons. Or, like, I was taking private lessons at the time, but I hadn't been in them for long. And I, like, normally every time I had some sort of performance or public speaking thing that I had to do, I was always really nervous about it. And the nerves ended up getting to me because, like, I was often underprepared. I, like, was just not prepared in some aspect. But I remember practicing my ass off for this audition because I really wanted to get in. It was my only place I wanted to go for school, so I had to get in. If I didn't get in, then I was kind of fucked. So, practice my ass off. I get there. I get for the audition day. And I remember being in one of the bathrooms in the lower level of the building. And I remember, like, I was getting ready. I was freshening up. I was going to the bathroom, washing my hands, all that stuff before I would go to warm up for my audition. And I remember texting my friend at the time, like, I'm nervous, but I'm excited. Like, I feel more excited than I do nervous. And, like, I feel excited about it. Like, I don't feel, like, dreadful nervousness. I felt excited. Like, the nerves were still there, of course. But I felt more excited about it. And what my friend replied to me with is, like, that means you're prepared. That means you are ready to go. You know what you're doing. And you have nothing to worry about. And I took that in stride, and granted, I was still nervous as I went through the entire audition process because I'm playing for world-renowned musicians and faculty that would eventually become my faculty, and I went into the audition and nailed it. And the rest is as it is, and all that will be. So I say that because I want you to relish in the excitement of it and don't let the nervousness, like, take over. Like, feel excited about it because that means you're prepared. That means you did the best work that you can do, that you can give, and you're actively excited about it, which means that you also know internally, like, hey, I produced really good work. I did what I had to do. Like, I showed up. And I'm proud of you. That's so cool. Like, I'm a musician, and I can't say that I've never ever named a song for somebody. I can't say that unless it's my own work, which doesn't count. But I think that's awesome. You should really be proud of yourself. Kept the song on repeat and had an updated version of the song that has been on repeat and have been popping art out left and right, posting the art in his Cord every time I finish the art. Yeah, so, like, again, be proud of yourself. Like, really do be proud of yourself for, like, doing this and being cool like that.
I suppose I have always felt that if I could not live to my ideals, I would be left with nothing. I would be discarded like Frankie's mistresses and die of some sex disease.
Oh. Okay. No, not control
So,
policy.
Signora Deste either lives her ideals or does not live at all. No wonder she...
It's no
I
disruptive thinking.
suppose
Signora, I don't think there's any universe where you're discarded. A woman of your strength and intelligence ain't ever gonna be forgotten.
We gotta take a 5-minute break. So I do want to finish this session, but we should take a 5-minute break or end stream or something like that.
Maybe things didn't turn out the way you hoped, but you made do with what you had pretty damn well.
Okay, instead of taking a 5-minute break, because we're gonna finish this session and then we'll be done with stream, I'm gonna do a 30-second ad so we don't get hit with ads. So I'll wait to reply to Liam's comment, because I know Liam does not have subs. Does not have a subscription, so I will not reply to Liam until after that. Okay, we should be out of ads now. But yeah, and also, like, this is that being your third cover art piece should be, you should be really proud of yourself for that too. So basically, all in all that you've done for this artist and like the other cover art piece, be proud of yourself. Like, relish in that excitement that you get to do these cool things, and just rein in that excitement and be proud of yourself, because that's awesome. And don't let anyone tell you not to be proud of yourself and not to show off your accomplishments.
No matter what, you're holding a pretty nice set of cards. Just because you don't have a straight flush doesn't mean your life was worth nothing.
please, Mr. Walls, do not say toilet words in front of a lady. But I understand your meaning. You are correct, I think. It is hard to imagine my falling so far. Oh, Mr. Walls, I know you speak the truth. I wielded great strength in an age where women were not respected.
Yeah, that's true.
But I alone feel the weight of my family's collapse, so I feel responsible for it.
Does Signora Deste's feeling of responsibility for...
But I alone feel the weight of my family.
No,
Does
wait,
Signora
what?
Deste's feeling of
But I alone feel the weight of my family's collapse.
Does
What?
Signora Deste's feeling of...
But I alone feel the...
I know
Oh,
it's a
emotional
lot to bear,
reasoning.
Signora, but that weight you're carrying doesn't mean you're the one destined to carry the weight. You get what I'm saying?
Haven't had to do a lot of emotional reasoning, so I'm a little rusty
This
on
sounds like some of that excellent peasant wisdom of yours. Please explain.
I love that she's kind of opening up to us. I'm kind of here for it. Like, originally, like, she started off, like, pretty angry at us, and now she's like, you know what, like, you're still a peasant, but, like, you're kind of right. I'm really here for it.
What I'm saying is that feeling you've got doesn't create truth. You feel that you have ultimate responsibility for your family, but that feeling doesn't make it so.
Yes, I see. No one gave me this responsibility other than myself.
That's exactly it, Signora.
Unless if she's punking us and going along with what we're saying, and then it's gonna be like, I don't actually believe anything that you just said.
But I was the only person capable of preserving my family, Sam. That is what makes my failure so poignant.
Signora, what if you weren't the only person capable of preserving your family? What if no one person was?
I don't know. I never considered such a thing.
Well, try to consider it now. What if you accepted that whatever was going to happen to your family was going to happen?
You sound like a Calvinist.
Never mind with the labeling for now. How would you feel if you knew nobody can control what happened to the Gonzaga house?
I think I would feel relieved.
Signora, whatever happened to your family, fault never belonged to you. You were the one who named yourself responsible. No one else did. Look at who you are. And I think you can be damned impressed at who that lady is.
Damn you.
Too late, Signora. Look, let's wrap up tonight, huh? I think you did great. You probably got some stuff to think about.
Yes. Thank you, Sam. I will see you in a month.
Of course, Signora. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, this is sweet.
Goodbye, Sam.
Samuel, it appears you have an admirer.
Oh, Lord. Oh, no.
Oh, shucks.
I think Isabella d'Este has liked fewer than 5 people in her hundreds of years of existence, and you are one of them.
Oh, Andy's so proud. Yeah, she sounded genuinely happy. I think she needed to be told that, or like relieved of that responsibility and like granted grace of like, no, this was not your fault. This was entirely not your fault. I think she needed to like hear that and internalize that. Cause like, again, like as they were discussing, like she's been carrying that burden for hundreds of years. And she needed someone to just come and relieve her of that responsibility and be like, nope, this wasn't you. And someone to actually see that it wasn't her being the responsible one for the family.
Remember, though, that romantic entanglements between a therapist and client are absolutely forbidden, in case you are tempted.
Come on now, Andy. I ain't gonna do anything like that.
We know better, Andy.
Of course, should the mind wander into fantasy, that is entirely acceptable.
You're just messing with me now.
I could not help it. It's rather cute. The First Lady of the Renaissance and humble cowboy Samuel Walls. Quite a picture, isn't it?
No, we want to date you, Andy.
Okay, that's it. I'm getting a drink.
I'm sorry, Samuel. Please, drink. Ask Crimson for the Royal Virgin. It's my very best. I think you deserve it.
The Royal Virgin. Okay. Okay. Andy speaking from experience. So we can fantasize Andy and Sam. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, whatever. You have a good night, Andy.
This becomes a vampire dating sim? When?
Rest in peace, Samuel.
Alright, we'll go downstairs and speak to Crimson, and then we'll probably be done for the night. Actually, I do kind of want to keep going.
And I thought I had family problems. I need me a Crimson special after that one. Howdy, Crimson. Think you could fashion me up one of them blood cocktails?
I reckon so. Got a lot on your mind tonight, cowboy.
Yeah, just thinking about family stuff. I got this client who's got some real tough family issues to go through, and it got me thinking about my own. Or my lack of family, at least.
You got any family left?
I've got a great granddaughter kicking around apparently, but she's got no connection to this old cowpoke.
Oh my god. How many greats is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Granddaughter to the 8th power.
Not sure what she'd say if a man dressed like a cowboy introduced himself as her vampire relative from the 1800s.
I see your point. Sounds like you don't have many family problems then.
I reckon so. Family means a lot to my client, though. I hope my perspective's still useful.
How do you think she's handling her therapy so far?
Pretty well.
I think she's doing pretty well, honestly. She spent a long time judging herself by her family's achievements, but I think she's starting to recognize the fruitlessness in that.
Seems like you don't need her family to be able to give her some hope.
I suppose not. Rich family problems were never going to be my specialty anyway. You got family back home, Crimson?
Yeah, I've got some family. We don't talk too much. I went a little wild after I got my diagnosis.
No, that's fair.
They're not too fond of my lifestyle choices, but hey, at least I'm alive. And I get to hear them gossiping about how I don't age.
Well, you chose a good age to stop getting older. I often wish I weren't such a dusty old corpse, but death comes when it comes.
Sometimes he's still waiting for me to give him an opening.
Oh. So Andy wants to Andy is waiting for Crimson to give him an opening to turn her into a vampire so she doesn't die. Interesting. Okay.
Death always is. Pardon me for asking, but is there a reason you're choosing not to be a
Or
vampire?
no, Death is, not Andy. Death is. Okay.
There is, but I'm not talking about it tonight. A little mystery makes life a bit spicier, don't you think, cowboy?
No, and I respect that.
Oh, I wasn't trying to pry or nothing.
Bullshit. I know you're curious. Here, consolation prize.
What is it?
Black Widow. Black stuff's just food coloring. Figured you were in the mood for a scary lady tonight.
Oh, but wait, we were supposed to ask for the virgin drink.
Thank you kindly, ma'am. Think I'll take this to my coffin for a quiet night.
You do that, honey. And don't spill in Andy's coffin. He'll act like he's not mad, but you know he's mad.
Why should I be upset? What has happened has happened.
Not bad, cowboy. Get the hell out of here.
Sam's walking up like, hi, you're my granddaughter times 8. Nice to meet you.
Okay, I'm going. See you later, Crimson. There we are. Gotta get me one of these fancy coffins for back home. Now, let's see. What am I in the mood for?
This coffin is really fancy and really cozy. Like, I would sleep in this.
I think I'm either gonna find a passage from Little Women that suits me, or I'm gonna watch Shemp get smacked in the head with a hot iron. Or I'm going to bed. I can always turn to the Alcuts in my times of doubt. Somehow they got above it all and started exploring humanity. Now, where was that line? All right, here in Chapter 8. I am angry nearly every day of my life, Joe, but I have learned not to show it, and I still hope to learn not to feel it, though it may take me another 40 years to do so.
I would want a coffin like this. Can I sleep in a coffin? If you wanted to, Julie, I'm not going to stop you.
Yeah, that sounds like the Signora. Hope she doesn't have to wait too much longer, and that I'm not making it worse. Well, that's enough fun for one day. Good night, son. See you in hell.
He literally read one line. Sir.
Samuel, greetings. I believe you are seeing our actor friend tonight, are you not?
Oh god, wait, it's the actor. Oh fuck, I kind of want to see what he does. Oh fuck. No, I want to go play some Dead by Daylight. I need to know my own boundaries, and this is a boundary I am setting for myself. Yeah. Also, I am a bit sleepy. Work the last couple days has been exhausting. But that was fun regardless. And yes, also the Lord Loretta section for the achievement has underwear on it. Hope you get some Drac Daddy. I hope so too. We shall see. But I do appreciate you all hanging on out the English major way. I technically looked at it. It counts. Yes. Andy did fuck him. Wait, what? Wait. Are you referring to Dr. Drayne or to someone else? What are you referring to, Susie? What did you look up? What? Wait, how did you figure that out? I'm curious. I need to know. How did you get to that conclusion? Bonk, Susie. Right, Panty's conclusion. I don't think so. Anyway, Vampire Daddy loves you. I don't think that's what that means, but okay. Is this something we get to see? No. She's extrapolating from the picture of the Steam achievement icon is underwear. But I don't think that's supposed to, like, I don't agree to that connection. Okay, we need someone to raid on over to... Okay, I think we're gonna raid on over to Dognet, because I don't think we've raided on over to him in a while, so we're gonna raid on over to him. But as we round out tonight is my last official stream before I go to PAX West this weekend. Yay. Next Tuesday should be a stream, pending I am not super, super tired. And we'll be starting Oxenfree, so that will be exciting. And then we will be live next on Saturday, so 2 Saturdays from now, playing Elden Ring, and then I have no idea what's happening after that. So bear with me as we go through the ebbs and flows of the schedule, but I do appreciate you all hanging on out with me as we played some Vampire Therapist. We're going to be shelving the game for now. I'll probably play some more in my own downtime, but I will keep you all updated on Ko-fi and probably in the Discord as I move to complete it on my own. I'm definitely having fun with it. I just want to move on to some other games that I have, because I have so many fucking games in my backlog. So I want to make sure I'm making time for all of those, even though this game is also pretty great. So I will definitely keep talking about it with y'all. And if you're also interested, don't forget to support the developer as well, because they are an indie developer, and I definitely know they will appreciate it. But we are going to raid over to Dognet, who is playing some Satisfactory ahead of the 1.0 launch of Satisfactory coming out of Early Access on September 10th. So we might actually play some Satisfactory, I think, because I haven't played that game in a few years, and I kind of want to go back to it, especially when 1.0 launches, because it's definitely going to have some story stuff that I'm really excited about. So again, thank you so much for hanging on out with me tonight, whether you're here live or watching the VOD. I appreciate it very much, and I will see you all in roughly a week's time. My name is Aaron Gray, Queer by Twitch streamer, signing off.